Topic. We are joined now by Ilay David. His brother Evyatar has been held captive in Gaza since October 7th. Ilay, I'm glad you could be on with us now, though I wish we had something better to talk about. You heard the Prime Minister say the other night that only sustained pressure, only sustained military activity will bring hostages home. In light of everything we've seen in recent weeks, do you still believe that?
Well, I think that it's part of that, but we have to be brave not only on the battlefield, we have to be brave also on the negotiations table. And that's something that I don't see that is going very well.
One of the things that we've seen, as you mentioned, negotiations, is many families of hostages have been demanding a ceasefire so that a negotiation can take place, that there isn't really too high a cost in negotiations. Where do you fall in this discussion, in this question?
Well, that's complicated. My heart is with my brother. I want my brother back, my little brother back, and I will do anything it takes to bring him back home. So if it means a ceasefire, then it shall be. But I also understand that Hamas must be demolished and destroyed completely. So how to do it both? I think it's possible, but I don't know how. That's something that our leaders should understand and do.
There's talk right now of a potentially imminent deal, discussions with Qatar, discussions with David Barnea. A deal could be on the table in the very near future. Do you have high hopes for this?
Well, yeah, I do. We have proof that it's possible. We did it before. And I hope it will happen again, and we'll get all the 129 remainings back. And I hopefully that most of them will be not injured and alive.
I think what worries me and so many others is statements we've seen from the government now that Hamas will be the ones to choose who gets released in this next deal. What goes through your head when you hear that sort of statement?
Well, I think that it means that maybe the young men, including my brother, will be the last one to be released, because Hamas, these crazy, murderous people, are considering my brother and many other young men as though they are civilians, no soldiers. They are considering them as soldiers. So that's the sad part. That's the big tragedy of my family and many other families, that they will try to keep the young men for longer periods of time.
Ilay, I'm sorry I don't have any good words to console you. All of us are praying for the swift return of your family and so many others of Israel's children that have been subjected to God alone only knows what. Thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you so much.